episode 116 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Brewer, and at Apartment Hacker, it is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So today I'm responding to a comment that came in on a blog post that was related to episode number 6, which was about Snapchat, although the comment had nothing to do with Snapchat. And it really spoke to the idea or the practice of adding on all kinds of additional fees when renting an apartment. So fees beyond rent, like application fee, move-in fee, pet fees, pet rent, so on, so forth, utility pass-throughs, and how that seemed to be nickel and diming the consumer. And the question was really, why do we do that? I'll tell you from a business perspective, you do that because many times, especially in a down market, your expenses tend to outpace your ability to grow rents. In other words, the inflation, expense inflation, outpaces your ability to grow the rental side of the equation. So you add on additional fees in order to keep pace or hopefully be in advance of inflation or in advance of inflation on the expense side. So it doesn't make it right. It's just that has been the practice for a very long bit of time. And I think it is something that is up for discussion. It should be up for discussion. I think there are apartment communities, or rather companies out in the multifamily space that are starting to roll all fees into a rent amount so that it makes it easy for the consumer to understand, especially. I think what is difficult when you wrap all fees into one payment, one monthly payment, is that that's not the way the market sells an apartment. Now, one would argue that's awesome. You differentiate yourself from the guy down the street. But I think many times, and this sounds crazy, but the consumer is so used to they're sort of we've taught them to behave in a certain way, meaning they walk into a rental office and they expect to hear rent payment and all these fees that are associated with the rent payment, but the only thing that really sticks in their head is the rent payment. So when you say my rent is $900 and the guy down the street says my rent's $750, even though that guy's tacking on $100 to $150 worth of fees, your consumer just hears $750 versus $900, despite our best efforts to sell it and package it in the right way. But all that being said, I think that there will be a shift in the multifamily space. Like I said, there are companies out there that are starting to make that shift. I know in our own organization, Mills Properties, Melissa DeSico, our marketing director, is a very big advocate for that. So I think that there will be companies that will actually make the leap, and it will actually take hold at some point, and you'll see rents that are just $1 amount, and they don't have fees associated with them. So I hope that helps. I hope that answers your question. If not, definitely leave us a comment below, and I'll do some more research and I'll try to get you a better answer. All right, take care, and we will talk to you soon.